Alright, just taking apart these Pioneer SE-305 cans here. Uh, these seem to be a little bit different as far as how they're put together. The pads were actually wrapped around this. Like if you look at this one here, I've seen a video of a guy with 205s where these were glued on, but it's actually, you can just pull these right off. There's like a lip around it, and so it takes about I guess 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 screws all together, 2 on here, and then these two, actually 5 screws. There's another screw up here for this to come out, and then there's a cap over the speaker, which is right here, and that you just kind of take a little, I just took a little flathead, little guy like this, pried it off, and then you can see what the speaker looks like. And you know, when you flip it over here, it looks like just, you know, just in the orientation that I have it, there's a white wire that's soldered to the bottom right, and then a black one soldered to the bottom left. This red wire here, it goes into this cord, and there's actually 2 of them, and another one goes into this cord, but I'm pretty sure that this didn't come off. This one here with the, it's got some clear like plastic around it, and as you can see, in order, this didn't take a ton of effort, but basically this is just probably glued in with some glue, and you just basically hold the casing here and just push on the magnet, and this will come out. But then I noticed this guy was just laying free, and I was concerned that had come off of something, but I'm pretty sure that it didn't. And just to be sure, I just plugged the headphones back in, and I still have sound out of both of the both sides of the can. So I don't know exactly what this is for. I'm gonna have to probably download the schematics on this to see if this red wire is good for anything, and I may see once I get the other side open if the red wire is connected in any way over there. But it was not connected, I'm fairly certain, at least since I've opened them up. Now they may have been connected at some point, or maybe should be connected, but generally from what I've seen with speakers, there's usually only one wire connected to each terminal, and in this case it's black here and white here. So this number on here obviously looks like it says 45-704F, and then it's going to take me blowing this up some to see the bottom numbers, like 71, and then looks like maybe 7537 maybe. So I'm not quite sure, but even with glasses on, it's hard to read those numbers. But I've got this separated now, and basically what I'm doing, you know, is I'm going to measure this completely, just the diameter of just the speaker. Basically, I could probably figure out a way to still attach it to this, back to the case here, but for me, I want to see if I can replace these. These actually sound like they're working just fine. They're not blown, they're not making as far as I can tell, any kind of unusual noise. But I've got a SX780 here, and just to listen to it moderately, I have to cut it like up over, well over halfway. And I know that's probably by design. It's either the headphone jack in the stereo, or just maybe the resistance of the actual speakers here, like a very low sensitivity maybe, and that's why I'm not sure which, because I haven't really fooled with headphones on the older stereos. Obviously, I've listened to a lot of stuff through phones and handhelds over the years, but like Walkmans. But yeah, they takes a lot of volume to get these up and going, and they just don't really have much of a low end. And I just listen to classic rock. I don't listen to any kind of hip hop or anything, but even the classic rock stuff doesn't seem to have a very good bass response as far as I'm concerned. So Since I only paid like $5 for these at a flea market, I'm going to see if I can maybe go on Parts Express and order something similar in size, and then see what they sound like. The cans obviously are huge. Let me see if I can show you the other side here. It's basically just got some nice foam in here and a lot of open space, so even if I get a speaker that has like a larger magnet, it's not going to be a problem getting it back in there. The video I watched with the 205s, there's like a cover that goes on the back here, but this one didn't have such a cover, although I'll probably have to apply some sort of glue or something just to keep it in place so it doesn't flop around after I reattach a new speaker. So we'll do some measurements on this guy here and we'll see how big it is, and then we'll just take it from there.